All right, now I'm going to do the dreaded scallop of light. These canister lights are on. This one right closest to the wall is going to create a little scallop highlight. So it'll be darker above it and brighter here. In this case, I used a very light, like I used like a light warm gray for that. If this is the white of the paper, you can't use the white pencil to lighten it, and so you just have to use the paper as the lightest value, and you darken up there to create the appearance of contrast. If it were like nighttime and the light like it's dark outside, this would probably still be a little darker than I've drawn it, even though it's an off-white wall. There are others. This one, where I made the wall darker, it's a little bit more of a little more colorful wall, but you can see that light highlight a little bit more strongly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the top of this needs to be like somewhere like about here. The distance from the canister to the wall along the ceiling is about the same distance as from the ceiling down to the start of the highlight. Because of perspective, this is shorter than it appears to be, so I'm going to put the scallop a little bit lower there. There, I'm just trying to make this as smooth as I can. I'm going to do this lightly in pencil. I'm going to lightly erase it so that I've got as little as possible, but enough that I can see where I'm putting the shadow. So in this case, I'm going to use my I'll use my N1. So let me see which one. I have two of them. I just refilled both of them. That actually looks pretty good. All right, so this is just challenging because you've got this irregular shape of the wall. And I'm going to go easy on myself, just like get myself warmed up by doing the easier part. And then it's time to concentrate. Try to do that, like in a single stroke. And like now when I'm doing this, I want to keep the marker in contact with the paper as much as I can. As I brush that down. So these quick strokes where you brush and you kind of like lift the marker as you're brushing will help to make it fade. I want to make this look a little more arc-like. I don't want it to look like it's like a ghost or something. A classic ghost. Now, I'm going to bring this down here too. So work quickly and the marker will kind of blend together better. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. I'll just have all right. That's okay. That is okay. Now, I'm going to darken up here, going lightly like on the side, so make sure you have a nice long sharp point on the pencil. So because I'm using gray, I'm using the black colored pencil to do this. And I want this place like right at the top. This is where like the strongest part of the light would be right here. And so I want to just gradually try to increase the contrast. Right there. The darker I make this, the lighter that's going to look, and it can create the appearance of a highlight. I don't want to go too far because it's it's like an off-white wall. Now that doesn't look quite symmetrical. It's a little hard for me to see from where I'm sitting what the actual angle of that is. Over this with the pencil, or with the pencil with the marker. There. Yeah, it's okay. It's a little, maybe a little dark, but I think I should not have put so much up there, but oh well. It's not terrible. This is something that tastes challenging. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. I think that would be, should probably leave that as it is and leave well enough alone. But that's kind of how you do it.